Coach, take the time just to open up with your thoughts on tonight's game and the assessment of game 1 of 3 this weekend with 12-year.
We played a good 25 minutes to start because we played the way we asked them to, the way we have practiced, the way we have planned, the way we have, like we talked about before the game, just giving them rep after rep after rep. We played to that the first 25 minutes. The thing that we have to avoid with that team is giving them line rush opportunities. We gave them a line rush opportunity. They executed. Second goal, I don't like the fact that that one goes in the way it does. It kills us. Puts us down 2-1 within 2 minutes, right? Second period from there on was just slow, not good enough. But, you know, against a team that's third in the league overall or whatever they are, 2-1 going into the third, played pretty well. But it's frustrating to still come up short because as we get down and as we try to claw our way back in, we're not doing it the right way. We're trying to do it too much by ourselves and not enough together. So we'll look at the film. We'll break it down. We will, identify some areas we can improve on because there's definitely some areas that we need to fix a couple things. But we have to manage the puck and we have to prevent their line rushes. And that's all they get, and that's all they scored on. And we showed them that in video all week, and we stressed it all week. And it's written on a whiteboard in really big letters in the front of the locker room as well. So just keep beating my head off the wall until we can figure this out.
The first period, you had mentioned a lot of that established, and most probably was that forecheck, really suffocating 12-year on their own zone, forcing turnovers, leads to that Caulfield goal. Just what changed when it got into the second period? Where was it 12 years response? Did you notice changes on their front, more glaring to change how you guys played, or was it self-inflicted from the second period on tonight in your eyes?
Probably a little both. I mean, I wouldn't say they changed very much. Like, they just kept playing the way they play. And they're a team that, with their experience and their skill set, that is eventually going to score some goals. But it's not like they're whizzing pucks around and doing all this fancy stuff. They go low to high, they crash the net. They go low to high, they crash the net. And then when you give them an opportunity on a line rush, they score. Even the last goal, turnover, right in the back of our net within 4 seconds of a turnover. So as we talk about puck management and all of this, is it self-inflicted? Absolutely, it's self-inflicted. But, for us, we got away from our forecheck because I feel, we got away from the game plan. And we have to just stick with what we're trying to accomplish for a full 60 minutes. And it's frustrating that we can't do that. The biggest way we describe it is we don't work hard enough for long enough, consistently enough. And when the affiliates are down and you're talking with them about the game plan before the game, and they come in and say, hey, like, they did it for the first half of the game pretty well, and then it disappeared. Like, they're watching the same stuff. So I don't see why we have to change what works. And when you sit there and tell the team, like, guys, like, this could take 59 minutes for us to finally get the lead. But you just have to stick with what we're doing. Like, I'm happy with half the game and I'm disappointed with half of the game, but we still end up losing. And that's what really sucks.
Tonight's play with that jump from the get-go, brought Caulfield find the back of that great play design with Tyler Brown feeding it across crease. How do you look to get that implemented into tomorrow's game, and what do you like from that line, really leading the offense throughout opportunities tonight?
Well, the goal started because they played good D-zone, right? And when we show film and when we break stuff down, it's not just, oh, they scored. Like, why did we score? Why did the other team score, right? So for us, for our goal, they played a really good D-zone structure. They kept them to the outside. They stayed patient. They protected the middle. And when they had an opportunity to shut it down, they did, and they counterattacked. And when you play honest, hard hockey, you get rewarded. And a conversation we've had with this group is you can't cheat the game because then the game will cheat you. You have to respect it. You have to play hard. You have to do it the right way, and you'll get rewarded. And that line deserved to be rewarded for how they played. Whether it was a 30-second shift, minute shift, however long it was, they got rewarded at the end of it because they did it right. Right? So for us, right, now we look at, let's say, the first goal against. We have a player leave his F3 position to go lay a hit, which I appreciate, but you can't take yourself out of position to do that. And we get in an odd man rush situation, and that's what leads to ultimately their goal. It's not that they got the line rush, it's how they got the line rush, because we vacated our tracking details and we gave them the one thing that we were trying to avoid.
Be on the ice tomorrow, rematch with this club. What will be just to share with fans, the approach heading into tomorrow's game, and the film, the quick on-ice session in the morning, and the attack, trying to, of course, fresh off for tonight, but get back together for tomorrow's game?
I don't know what that is yet, because I have to look at the film. We got to break down what we need to break down and identify where we need to improve. But probably the easiest thing to say is just play a full 60 minutes. Like 2-1 going into the third against one of the top teams in the league, like you're giving yourselves an opportunity. But that's about it for what I can say right now for how I feel.
Well, Coach, see you tomorrow. Thanks, Tom.
Yep.